Welcome to the class of Health and Physical Education, Unit 1, that is Changing Trends and Careers in Physical Education. And today's our topic we are having, that is Aims and Objectives of Physical Education. Now, before learning the aims and objectives of physical education, let us clear that what is the difference between aims and what are the objectives. Whenever we are talking about the aims is considered as a target that we want to achieve or the goal which we want to achieve, and the objectives are the short goals which is going to help you to achieve your aims. For example, that if you have decided that I want to secure 90% marks or 90% in 12th board exam, then you need to set a small goals at each and every month so that you can accomplish, so that small goal which you have decided, that becomes an objective. And these all small goals, when that comes together, only with the help of that you can achieve your aims. So that becomes the aims. Let's clear the aims and objectives first, then after we are going to continue the aims and objectives of physical education. Now there is a difference between aims and objective. What are the aims? Aims is the intention or the desired outcome, that what we are going to achieve. Clear? For example, if you are going to play the match, then you have decided that in a football match, if we are going to score 3, we want to score 3 goals. So achieving the 3 goals is your aim. So that means that what is the desired outcome you are going to get, that is being considered as goal. Or winning is considered as an aim, that you are going to win. But in order to win, you need to practice a lot, you need to set the schedule accordingly, and you need to train yourself well, you need to work hard. So and then after you need to each and every skill you need to develop. So that skill, achieving that skill is considered an objective. Then when all skills come together, that becomes the aim. Then the objective is what? Objective is specific or concrete goal. That is concrete goal, that is what I want to achieve. That is having a specific, very specific, that if I am going to complete this, then only I can achieve my aim. So that becomes an objective. So what are you going to achieve? Aim means what? That what you are going to achieve. You are going to achieve what? That means that I want to win the match. That is what you are going to achieve. How you are going to achieve it? That becomes an objective. How you are going to achieve? By practicing, by hard working, by having a proper training. This all becomes a objective. Now, actually the aims are having a very broad term, whereas the objectives are specific and concrete. Aims can be divided into several objectives. So here you can see the clear difference, that aim can be divided into several objectives. In order to achieve the goal or in order to achieve the target, you need to set several objectives and the steps that are being achieved to reach the aim. And what are the objectives? Objectives are the steps. One by one, after completing each and every step, I am going to achieve my aim at the last. So that's the difference between the aims and objectives. Now let us learn that what is the aim, what the physical education aims what. Now aims of the physical education, the aim of the physical education is the holistic development of an individual. Holistic, that is wholesome development, all round development of an individual, that is physical, mental, social, emotional. It can be said that the aim of the physical education is complete living. In general, the wholesome development of an individual is the aim of the physical education, and this aim can be achieved step by step. So you can see that the aims can be achieved by the step by step. We can achieve the aim. Directly we can't achieve the aim, that I want to score 90% and directly you can achieve. It is a long term process where it requires lots of hard work and practice. So aim can be achieved step by step. Now according to the J.F. Williams, the physical education should aim to provide skilled leadership, adequate facilities and ample time that will afford an opportunity for the individual or a group to act a situation that are physically wholesome, that is physically wholesome, mentally stimulating and satisfying and socially sound. That includes wholesome all round, that is holistic, includes physical, mental, social, emotional, intellectual, neuromuscular, spiritual. These all are being included in the all round or the holistic development of an individual. So here according to the J.F. Williams, physical education aims at provide skill leadership, then adequate facilities and ample time that will afford the opportunity for an individual or a group to act on a situation. So this is the definitions are being given for the aims of the physical education. Then there are the objectives of physical education. The objectives of the physical educations are being given by many in different ways, like organal development, like neuromuscular development, physical development, mental development. Different peoples, they have given the different objectives of physical education. So here the physical development is one of the objective of physical education. Now, what does the physical development mean? When we are talking about the physical development, that means they're talking related to the organs of our body, that is respiratory system, circulatory system, nervous system, muscular system. We are talking about the development of all these organs, but it is only been possible with the physical activities, and physical education is related to the physical activities, and due to these activities there are the various effects on the organs. When we are performing the exercise or when we are doing any of the physical activity, then their effect is on our organs, that is on our physique, that is going to develop. It is only been possible with the help of the physical activities or exercise which we are going to perform. So physical education, that is one of the aim of the physical education. Physical development is the aim. So these system witnesses growth in shape, size, efficiency, everything used to improve with the help of the organ or the physical development. When we are talking about physical development, at that time we are also seeing, we are witnessing that the growth in the shape, our size of the body, our growth also increases, the size of the body increases, shape also increases, efficiency increases. So these all things are only been possible with the help of the physical development. So physical education, I have written PE. PE means physical education is possible through this objectives of physical education. So one of the main objective of physical education is physical development. That what happens due to the physical activities, you can find out that there will be a physical development. So this is one of the objective of physical education. Physical education related to your body, that has been considered physical education. Then next development we are having, that is mental development. So mental development is another objective of physical education. So when we are talking about mental development, that means that we are talking about the development of our mind. That means that when our mind used to develop, you can find out we are having a good focus, we are having alertness, we are having we are going to very well, we are going to analyze, we are going to understand the things. So this all things are being possible only with the help of the mental development. But this mental development is only been possible when a person is being engaged in any type of physical activities or exercise. So here physical activities of a physical education program needs alertness of the mind, concentration and calculated movement. What does the physical education program needs? It needs alertness of mind. The mind should be alert, the mind should be more focused, it should be having a calculated movement. If the calculated movements are not there, then the chances of injuries are more. So that's why physical education program needs all these things. Then physical activities or exercise what are the physical activities or exercise that used to sharpen your mind, which is essential to perform the various activities? With the help of the physical activities, an individual learns to develop the power of taking correct decision, understanding, analyzing. So these all things, the mental development or the brain growth of the brain is being possible with the help of the physical activity. So this mental development is one of the objective of physical education. Then third objective of physical education is social development. Now what is mean by social development? The social development means adjusting ourselves in a society, or we are being accepted by the society. Now but it is only been possible with the help of the physical education. So social development is very much essential for the better adjustment in the life. Every individual in a society want recognition. Each and every person in a society, they want that I should be having my name and fame. I should be a renowned person. Everyone in a society, they should know me. But this recognition only, that is recognition in the terms of positive type of recognition. That is praise. The person used to get the praise, appreciation. But this is only been possible with the help of the involvement in the physical activities or with the help of the physical education. So through the physical activity, it can be made possible. The recognition, the person can get the name and fame, but it is only been possible with the help of the physical activity. You can see that there are the various competitions are being organized at the different levels. Either it may be a district level, it may be state level, national level. So where you are going to perform the different activities, and we are going to come across to the many of the peoples. So that becomes like a social development is been only been possible with the help of that. So where you are going to come across with the many of the players, so what is going to happen, you are going to come closer to one another, you are going to develop the relations, then you are going to adjust according to the situation. Whatever the situations are there, you are going to adjust that. So these are only been possible with the help of the physical activities. So qualities like cooperation, fair play, courtesy, friendship, and are being developed, or sympathy, they are being developed only through the physical education. So the social development is one of the objective of physical education. The next objective of physical education is neuromuscular development. The word neuro has been related to the nervous system, whereas the muscular is related to the muscular system. Now there is a combination of both. Neuromuscular system develops through the physical activities or exercise when a person or an individual or an athlete is being engaged in any type of physical activities or exercise. Here what happens, because the word neuromuscular means the neurons, the motor units which are being attached on the muscle cells. You can see here in the picture, the below one, the upper, you can see in the round surface, that are the motor cells, motor neurons which are being attached to the muscle cells. So here what happened, the brain used to give the signals to the muscle to contract, and the muscle used to contract, and the person used to can have the movements accordingly. Either it may be of the hands, or it may be of legs, or it may be of the body. But due to this neuromuscular system used to develop, but this development is only been possible with the help of the physical education. So activities of the physical education gives ample of opportunities for the better neuromuscular coordination, where the coordination is improved with the help of this physical activity. If it helps in keeping away fatigue, so what is the, if we are having a good coordination of the neuromuscular system, then what happens, that it is going to keep away the fatigue. That means that we are not going to easily get exhausted in any of the activities. We are not going to feel fatigue more. So it is going to keep away fatigue. Then it ensures the accurate and smooth functioning of our body. It has been smooth functioning of our body. It is not if our body, it is of our body improves. So here you can also see that the accurate and smooth functioning is only been possible with the help of this physical education. If our body, then improves reaction time. That means how much where we have to react, and how much we have to react, and how much quickly we used to react. But this reaction time improves only with the help of this neuromuscular development. If the person is having a very good coordination of neuromuscular coordination is good, then the reaction time also improves. That means it is a decrease in the reaction time. Then makes the movement more efficient. Our movements also, you can find out the grace in our movement. We are having like a smooth flow. For example, if you have seen the player like 100-meter runner Usain Bolt, when he used to run, we used to see that he is used to run very easily. But it is only been possible, this movement efficiency is only been possible with the help of this neuromuscular coordination, a good neuromuscular coordination. And this neuromuscular coordination is only been possible with the help of the physical education, when the person is being engaged in the physical activities or exercises. So this has been considered as one of the objective of physical education. Then we are having next development is emotional development. Now you have seen there are the various types of emotion. There you are seeing the laughter, anger, hope, jealousy, loneliness, pleasure. These are the types of emotions. So an individual must be able to control their emotions. That means that whenever the person used to win, you have seen that many of the athletes, when they used to win, they become more excited. And then when they used to lose, at that time they used to blame the officials. So you can see here that an individual must be able to control their emotions. Now emotions like pleasure, hope, fear, anger, jealousy, loneliness, etc. should be controlled well by an individual. They should be able to control these emotions. Why there is a need to control these emotions? Because if they are not able to control, for example, if they used to show the anger, and they used to blame the official, that means that they are being considered an immature person, or they are being considered an immature athlete, where they are not able to control their mind, they are not able to control their emotions. So they should be able to control the emotions. They should you have seen that though the good player, they used to like an Sachin Tendulkar, for example, if he used to get bowled in zero also, then also you may see that the person, he used to able to control, he do not used to be angry that or he do not used to feel like that I have bowled in at zero. Then you can find out that there are the very normal his behavior. You can see that emotions, he can able to control his emotion very well, and he just used to move out of the ground. So through the activities of the physical education, through the activities of physical education, emotional development of an individual is possible, where he or she is able to control his or her emotions. That means that individual should be able to control his or her emotions, only being possible with the help of the physical education, the activities of the physical education. Now, by participating in the physical education program, an individual starts having the control over the emotion. Then, as the person used to involve himself or herself in the physical activities of physical education, he is able to, now he starts having a control over his or her emotions. So these are the types of objectives. You can find out that in objectives they are having different types of development, like physical development, mental development, social development, emotional development, neuromuscular development, spiritual development, then health development. See, these are things. These all are the development are being considered one of the objectives of the physical education. So on the basis of this, you can prepare the notes. In case of any doubt, you can ask, you can comment. Thank you.